Hello, everyone. We're back here on our stream here. Thank you so much for joining us here. It's the grand opening of Warpstorm Games and Lounge. I'm your boy, Jelani Pop Samurai here, coming through with some more interviews here. Who do I have here with me today?
Uh, my name's Alex Carr.
Alex
So
Carr.
we have a couple of Alexes here, so we go by our last names. So Carr.
Carr, nice. Thank you so much for joining me here. It's the grand opening day, right? You guys have been
Absolutely.
building up to this for so long. What are your feelings right now about the grand opening of Warpstorm?
It is literally a dream come true. I am so excited and so happy to see this just come to fruition for us.
Mm-hmm.
I have been like playing games all of my life. I
Yeah.
was a little kid and dreaming of, oh, it would be so cool if I had my own game store. And
And here you are.
seen it become real
Yeah.
is amazing. And I couldn't have like a better team with me.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio, Quinn, everyone there. We all like bring something new, something like different to the table. Like
Yeah.
and even like just gaming wise, what we're interested in. Obviously, like Alex Mewick being like a Magic judge, Quinn being very competitive in both Warhammer and Magic, Antonio being into Warhammer from his time at the Warhammer store.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have a massive knowledge of like been playing Dungeons and Dragons for 20 years, and I've like my earliest memories are playing like Stratego and like war games with my dad
Yeah.
in like,
Yeah.
our basement. So it's real nice that all of us have like the shared dream that we're able to enjoy together.
Yeah, and you're here, and it's open now. It's finally open, and we've got the live tournament going on right behind you right now. You got plenty of people coming through. What has been the some of the best things that's happened since your grand opening week? I mean, have you had a lot of people come through? A lot of excitement, a lot of building up for that?
Absolutely. So our big tournament we did last night for a scrubland for Magic
Yeah.
ended up with 26 people.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of competitive players from around the city came in and played for that big prize.
Nice.
So that was a big night. On Wednesday, I ran Dungeons and Dragons one shot, or yeah, Dungeons and Dragons one shots for a
Yeah.
couple of different groups. Antonio had a bunch of paint classes on Monday for people. So we've been getting a lot of good reception, a lot of positive feedback. So it's been very exciting for all of us here.
Yeah, and so you ran the one shot event that happened here for D&D. Like how
I did.
lay it out for us. What's your experience with D&D, how or tabletop gaming in general? Like what's the like how long you been playing role playing games?
I, f- I first started playing D&D when I was in like third grade. My cousins, some of his friends, me, my dad, we would all get together every Friday night and we would play Dungeons and Dragons. Our first thing we did was it was called Living Greyhawk. It was a Living World campaign
Yeah.
sponsored by or set in the Forgotten Realms setting of Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And how it works is to keep everyone on the same playing level fields. You know, you have to fill out every time you do an adventure. There's like a homework assignment, a sheet you have to fill out of like what magic items you picked up, how much treasure you got, how much experience you earned. So if you go to anywhere else to play, you can be like, yes, here are I did really earn that one magic item from this adventure. Here's my history of things. So that was my first experience with that, and I have loved it ever since. I've played third edition, 3.5, fourth edition, fifth edition. I have played Pathfinder. I have played World of Darkness. All these different
Yeah.
role-playing games that most people have never heard of.
Amazing. Like what are some of your favorite systems that you have used or utilized?
I really enjoyed fourth edition Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
It was very tactical to
Yeah.
me in a way that like other editions necessarily weren't. As well as they introduced in that they're called skill challenges. So it forced players to use their skill choices a little bit more then
I love that so much because one of the things I still do to this day when I DM for 5th edition is I still do skill challenges. I can't let it go. It's like an action movie moment. Like it forces them to like get used to your abilities, get used to your skills. I mean, and just like do some stuff. You know, have some fun. Describe to me what you do. Let's see if you can roll for it. You know, it's just a roll off, and I
Exactly.
love it so much.
exactly. In minions, I also use minions from 4th edition.
Yeah.
They're monsters that attack and hit like normal level monsters, but they only have 1 hit point.
Yeah, 1 hit point
So-
gone. You know, it's a good way to do large like groups, large army of enemies. Like, oh, how are we gonna do this? And you find out like, oh, 1 hit kills, but too many of them around are gonna be a problem. You know. I love that. I love that a lot. So for you here, with the opening of Warpstorm, plenty of events coming down the line, with Warhammer, Magic. Of course, they got like some D&D stuff coming down the line. For you, what are the events that you're most excited for to start having happen here at the store?
I'm excited for all of it, man. So going into season 2 of our Warpstorm tournament for Warhammer 40K is going to be super exciting now that we've done the first season.
Yeah.
And kind of have a little bit of that experience that we've learned so much from. The second season is going to be so much better and just more put together. We've been cultivating friendships with like people that run the different conventions in the area.
Yeah.
So we've been blessed to be able to like run things at all these conventions. We're going to be doing things at Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee, and I believe we're doing stuff with Nexus Game Fair later on in the summer. So getting our convention scene up and running.
Yeah.
is gonna be
Awesome.
really
Yeah, the
sick.
convention scene's great place to start doing some stuff like that.
That's one thing I'm very excited about is being able to like travel and do these conventions.
Yeah, conventions are great. And then for you, like I know we just talked about big D&D player, big role playing game player. What are the other things that Alex Carr loves? What are the big fandoms that you love?
Big fandoms that I love.
Yeah,
Number one has got to be Star Wars.
Star Wars fan.
Love it ever since I was a kid. I have, last count, like 130 novels of the Star Wars books from
Yeah.
the Legends stuff. All the different video games, on PS4, the Jedi, Cast One, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
The old Knights of the Republic games on Xbox. I love all of the movies in their own way,
yeah.
even the less good ones. They're not bad, they're less good.
There's some that became good once other ones came out.
Yes.
So I will say that. For like, yeah, the modern stuff that's happening right now, like some of the TV show stuff, is it like what's your standout stuff for stuff that's going on right now?
The TV shows I've been super enjoying.
Yeah,
I'm really glad that they're just giving us more content. I just love all of that content.
yeah.
I just the other day I binge watched like the Tales of the Jedi season, and I was just starting Bad Batch
Yeah,
because I'm
Yeah.
a little bit behind on stuff.
yeah.
But I'm excited to just get more
Just get more content
more
of it.
content.
So it's good. See, that's great. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Glad that you're
And-
enjoying it.
And I will always love the Star Wars Legends stuff. So I kind of hope they make it a little bit more official and do something with it.
Yeah.
But I'm
yeah.
also excited for just new things.
Yeah, different time, different place, different universe. You know.
Yeah,
seeing
what they
more
did with-
stories.
Yeah, like what they did with Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. They reincorporated like Grand Admiral Thrawn into canon.
Yeah.
And he's more or less the same character, a little bit his different history.
Yeah.
But he's still cool.
So cool. Yeah, I mean we got plenty of shows coming down the line too. A lot more. I mean I don't know about movies, but shows for sure. Ahsoka and then The Acolyte and I think more Andor for sure probably. But yeah, that's good stuff. And what are the other fandoms? What else you got?
Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda.
My favorite
This
video
year's
game.
this year coming up is gonna have the next one, huh?
My favorite video game of all time is A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo.
Nice.
It's just I play through it probably at least like once a
Link
year.
to the Past is probably my favorite one, but I also never played the 3D ones. But I was like, it's because I played the Link to the Past. That's my favorite one, and I was like, these other ones, yeah, they're good. They're fine.
Yeah, the early 3D ones for Nintendo 64, very similar to A Link to the Past in playstyle.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar, like screens, even of like you have your item screen of all the different things you've collected. You get the piece of parts. The newer ones are a little bit more different and kind of take advantage of the 3D-ness a little bit more in like the new tech. So it's
Yeah.
they're able to do some more like mechanically cool stuff
Yeah, Breath of the Wild with like its gliding mechanics and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and all the things.
and being like open world, which
Yeah.
is very different for
Yeah,
the Legend of Zelda series.
nice. What else you got? What else you got? Lay it all out on the line.
Let's see. I'm currently playing through all of the Assassin's Creed games.
Okay.
So
Big
I
Assassin's
started
Creed fan?
over at 1 again, and I'm up to Origins now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 1 through Origins, and then Origins. Origins is which one is Origins?
That's the one set in Egypt.
That's the one in Egypt?
Yeah.
Okay. Valhalla was the one. Valhalla was the next one after Origins, right?
Yes.
That's right. I was like, wait, Origins was Origins? That's what... Yeah, got
Valhalla
it.
was after that.
That's right. That's
And
right.
then
Okay.
Assassin's Creed is also getting a new one next year.
Mm-hmm.
Mirage. I think
Mirage.
it's set in like Iraq or Afghanistan.
Yeah, I
something
think
like
they're
that.
going back to kind of like the,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. It's good stuff. And anything else? Anything else you got like big fandoms for?
My favorite board game that we've been playing recently is Shadows of Brimstone.
Shadows of Brimstone.
Shadows
I'm familiar
of
with this one.
Brimstone. Yeah, the first one that came out is imagine a Western.
Okay.
So you have your your piano players, your brothel girls, your train robbers and bandits and cowboys, and you cross it with Cthulhu monsters.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So the whole premise is that there's portals to other worlds that have opened up, and monsters are coming through and like freaking havoc in all the towns. So there's like portals to one world's called the Swamps of Gargano.
Mhm.
So it's just this thick, dense jungle where they have like raptors you can fight, serpent people that of various tribes that have different abilities and cast magic. They have it's what they call dark stone. It's this like magic purple rock that
Yeah.
causes you to mutate. So they have this whole big chart of like mutations you can get. So you can get like a tentacle mustache,
Amazing.
or you can grow a tail with a mouth.
I love that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Is it
And
Shadow of Brimstone?
Shadows of Brimstone.
Okay.
It's a massive game. There's a ton of expansions, a bunch of cool, super cool minis.
Okay. Okay.
Some of the minis not so many.
Well, you piqued my interest, sir.
And then to get a little bit more, the next one that came out with is called Forbidden Fortress.
Okay.
So it's the same, exact same mechanics, but this one is set in like feudal Japan.
Oh,
So everything is cross-compatible. You can play like all mix and match all the characters.
Really?
Do everything.
that's awesome.
It's just more
Just
different
more.
things.
Just
Yeah.
more. It's adding more.
I like
to the
more.
game. Everyone loves more. That's amazing. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Well, thank you for introducing that to me. I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm excited about it now. Yeah, lots of stuff's happening at the store here. Plenty more things to come. I think what we'll do is we'll go on a quick little break here, switch up, get more interviews and stuff like that happening. But thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Before you go, a question I've been asking everybody today because Antonio decided to have me ask everybody: is there a 4-stage evolution in Pokemon?
Is there a fourth stage evolution?
Yes. Is there a Pokemon that's gone from baby and then 3 more evolutions on top of baby?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
But I might be wrong. There's 1,000 of them. I don't know.
There's a lot of them now. That is for sure.
Okay. Thank you so much, Alex, for coming on. We'll be right back. Probably to finish off the stream here. But thank you so much for being here. And congratulations on this monumental achievement of getting this store open here. Everyone, once again, Warpstorm Games and Lounge. You can check link in the chat to their website for more information. And we'll be right back.